Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm back out on the Multistrada V4s. I've got a new set of tyres. They're called the Michelin Road 6. If you're interested to see how good they are, sit back, relax and come along for the ride. So I've got to say guys, I was about ready for a change on the tyre front. I mean, I wasn't disappointed with the Pirelli Scorpion Trail 2s, which is the stock tyres on this bike. In fact, I took this bike round Donington Park with those very tyres on, and I'll be honest, they held up pretty well. So there was one occasion in the winter when it was cold, wet and a bit damp on the road where I did have a little bit of a moment where I thought I was going to come off. Luckily the electronics saved me on this bike. So I was interested to see how good these tyres are. I've heard some good things by other people. I've looked at a few reviews online and especially on YouTube. Everybody seems to tell me about the tyre. I've not seen anybody actually ride it and put it through its paces. So today is a dry day, so I thought this would be a good time to give these tyres a proper test. Okay, so let's go. It's just about sort of 18 degrees today, and it's a little bit breezy, it's a bit overcast, but let's go and see what these tyres are all about. Like I say, I've been debating to change for a little while. In fact, I didn't quite get the use out of the last tyres. This bike's done 5,000 miles, so that's kind of all I've done on the Pirelli Scorpion Trail 2s. There's a difference to the shape of the tyre as well. The Michelin Road 6 have definitely got more of a curvature to them. They look more sporty, and there's an interesting tread pattern. I think from the Michelin 5s, which I've never rode on before, to the 6s, the tread goes to the edge a little bit more. They're like a dual compound. Oh, let's watch out for the big lorry. I don't quite know where he's going. Where is he going? He's going this way. Right, as I was saying, they are a dual compound tyre, so there's supposed to be a harder intersection and some sticky edges. You can't see the difference between the two on the tyre. Wait till we get out the village here, but we're already into a couple of little twisty, would help if I was in the right gear. So I thought I'd pick a bit of a twisty road today, which is one of my favourites, the B6047. So tyre pressures, I'm running 42 psi in the back and 36 psi in the front, which is quite a lot, but these big heavy bikes do need it. Sometimes I do take a pillion out with me as well, and I've got to say, kind of as soon as you get on the bike, you can feel it wants to turn a bit faster, that there's more kind of lean angle with the bike. It definitely feels more sportier. So I've had a few subscribers that have recommended these tyres to me as well, and this is the good thing about kind of YouTube, and I'm not affiliated with Michelin whatsoever. You know, these have come out my own money, and I just want to kind of bring it to you guys in making the right tyre choices. Like I said, one of the issues I did have with the Scorpion 2s, the Pirellis, was so I did have a little bit of slide with the Pirellis in the wet. Partly maybe that was my fault. I mean, on that particular day I was riding in sports mode, which is not advisable on a cold, damp, wet day. One thing I will be doing as well, when I get a bit of wet weather, I'll be back out on this bike to give you the wet test, because Michelin claim that these tyres are supposed to give you 15% more grip in the wet. Now that is interesting. So what I'll do when we get on a few twisties, when I get the opportunity, I'll hit the brakes and we'll just see if there's any difference in the braking as well. Right, here we go. This is a great bit of road to test tyres. bike soon picks up. Yeah, the tread pattern looks like it would probably do some good trails as well, to be honest. Okay, I know you've got that bit more of a contour, but I reckon if you know, you kind of did some trail riding, you probably drop the rear by a couple of PSI or so. That probably might give you a little bit more traction. Definitely felt like there's more grip there. Going down a few of the trails, it's quite gravelly around here. A lot of horse shit as well. It's always a good test. You got to remember, tyres are really expensive, so the last thing you want to be doing is buying a set and being unhappy with them. So, you know, I did do a little bit of research into this first, but I guess until you put them on the bike and try them for yourself, you just don't know. Right, let's give it a bit of a brake test. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, I can't fault that. To be honest, I can't feel much of a difference between these and the Scorpions I had on, but I can definitely tell there's a massive difference when you're on the corners. Yeah, when you get on them brakes, this bike just stops. I mean, for a big heavy bike, I mean, the combination obviously of them Stylema brakes and the tyres work really well together. This bike's great fun. Yeah, for a big bike it feels so sporty. I mean, I know you've got the Pikes Peak, which is more sporty setup, and there's a few differences there to make it what it is, but I must admit, with these tyres on this bike, it feels like it's absolutely transformed it. Keep hitting a couple of bumps in the road, but the mighty Multistrada just soaks them up. I've got to say, this bike is absolutely awesome, and I think now with these tyres on, I'm looking forward to doing a few tours later on this year. And I kind of like living in the UK, you know, you've got to expect a bit of rain. So if these tyres are as good in the wet as they are in dry, then these are fantastic. Well, that's blown a few cobwebs out. Yeah, I've got to say, these tyres give you so much more confidence on the bike. I'm really impressed with them so far. If I had to change my tyres again, it'd definitely be sticking with these ones, unless there's something better that comes out. So a few people have said they've had a bit of tyre noise off this. I'll be honest, I mean, I've not been on the motorway, I've just been doing the twisties, and I've been ragging this beast around, but I must admit, I've not heard no tyre noise. I've got to say, these tyres give you so much confidence, it's unbelievable. Far better than the Scorpion Trail 2 tyres that came on this bike. I'm so glad I changed them now. My only regret is I wish I would have changed them a year ago. So yeah, I've got to say, guys, these tyres really do live up to the name. The Michelin Road 6s definitely transform your bike, but makes it feel more sportier, more planted on the road, and I can't wait to try them out in the winter in them damp and wet conditions. So I hope you liked the video, guys. If you've not subscribed to the channel, then please do so. Give us a like, and I'll see you in the next one.